Back.
All right, so
I think the spirit is back right now. I mean, the spirit as in our attitude, not the spirit in the building.
oh, really?
Not like
Oh,
other than us.
I thought it was the spirit of the Agong,
You believe that?
No,
I can't believe, man.
everyone was.
Other than, but how about like other than, but your akong? That's more scary. Well, it's nighttime right now. It's like 6:45.
It's barely considered nighttime.
Yes, evening. Good evening.
Good
Evening
evening.
news is happening. So what are we going to talk about today?
So we're gonna talk about mooncakes.
Sure, I have 2 mooncakes over here. I can't resist. I have to chew some. Yeah. So what are we going to talk? What's the topic today?
So
What's
for
the topic?
today's
Yeah.
topic, we are going to talk about your past. Well,
My past.
one of the considered failures of your past, which is opening
Wow.
a cafe.
So the topic should be why should you open topic? Why should you open a cafe? Or why should you not open a cafe?
Yeah. So, why should you not open a cafe? Let's talk about your past experience with opening that cafe first, because we're going
It's
to
not
go.
a cafe though. It's not a cafe. It's like
a coffee shop.
It's a takeaway coffee bar.
Oh, we'll call it coffee shop, I guess.
Coffee bar. Yeah, takeaway
Coffee
coffee bar.
So, what's
Before I tell you the story, right? Why not when people ask you this question? Riz, you've been learning coffee, teaching coffees for so many years. Why are you not opening cafe?
why? Well, first of all, there's too many competitors. I mean, you see around.
Why you're chicken?
I'm not chicken. It's just making.
I know you're not chicken physically. I'm talking about your attitude.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense if like throughout like you turn one corner, you will see like 2 or 3 coffee shops. You turn the other corner, you see another like 5 or 6.
Uh-huh.
Why would you want to start a cafe in that area?
Is that the only reason? So you want to go to like Ulu area, like Kampong, wooden house, underneath the mountain, where there's nobody pass by. You want to open there?
No, that's another thing to consider. That's
That's considerable, right?
no, it's not. It's not. You won't make any make any money through that.
Well, who knows? Who knows, right? Right now, people love hidden gems.
Oh,
They
yeah.
go all the way weekend, you
It's
know,
like a
3 hours drive just to seek for you for another 20 minutes. Then
hell no.
finally found you. They want to take photo with you because you're like fucking caveman.
Well, hell
Like
no.
you're Bigfoot. Modern Bigfoot is hard to catch.
No.
So why not? Why don't you see any market since you are saying that? I'm just according to what makes sense to you, right? Since you're saying that you want somewhere, since it's everywhere, it's cafe,
Yeah.
coffee places, right? Notable mention such as Gigi, such as
Zeus.
Zeus, Kopi Kenangan, Buzz Bear Coffee, and who else? Yeah, I think that's Starbucks.
Yeah.
I think those are big players considerably.
Yeah.
HWC as well. So it's everywhere. So since you're saying that it doesn't make sense for you to open up a cafe and just to compete with them along the street. So I'm proposing you open a cafe underneath a mountain where there's no shop, where there's nobody passing by. You barely have any internet. What do you think about this?
I wouldn't think so much about it. I'll
Well,
just
how
straight away
about
say
how
no.
about a lot of like people passing by?
Okay, yeah. Okay, people passing
But
by.
there's no cafe, there's no restaurant, there's no petrol station, there's no much of things happening.
Yeah, it's considerable.
Considerable.
Yeah, you can consider having a coffee bar there, because one thing to start a cafe is that you need to find somewhere that has more foot traffic.
More foot traffic. How about car traffic?
You I mean, there are certain places you can do, which is like drive through.
Yeah. Are you willing to drive 1 hour on or 1.5 hour to work just to sell 20 cups of coffee?
No. No.
Then what's the point over here? Then what is the point? What's exactly your point? What do you
Okay,
want?
wait. So
What
what do I
fits your
want?
criteria? What fits your criteria? Let's talk about that.
Okay, what fits my criteria is essentially what for cafe?
Restaurant, cafe,
Good quality coffee,
good quality coffee.
good environment.
Do you need good quality coffee? Do you actually need good quality coffee?
For me,
How about average quality coffee?
average quality will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else criteria that you need?
Average quality coffee, okay, and a good environment.
Good environment underneath the mountain. You have all the sky is blue and river by the side.
Would you
about
would you
that?
want to go there?
Sure, why not? I want to go there. I don't want to do business over there.
Yeah, because it's less. It's not much income coming, right?
It's hard to tell though. It's really hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You know what? I just saw before I get back to the topic. I just saw a national, I think, world champion of not barista, but pastry chef. World champion. Probably like 10 years ago, he won a championship. And he's a Japanese. Doesn't speak any English, yeah, obviously. His cafe is like probably like 2 hours drive from Tokyo, man. Next to the paddy field.
Oh,
The bungalow next to the paddy field. People will still go there. There's nothing there. There's no shop by the paddy field. The name is called Shares Sagara. It's not Japanese name. Shares Zagara. So it's kind of like, I don't know what name is that, man. It's like English name or Spanish name or something.
I see.
Yeah, the cafe name. The bakery shop name. So it's the middle of nowhere. And every day sold out all the pastries. The entire country, Japanese, would travel there for pastry.
I see.
But here's the thing. He's a international renowned
Yeah,
pastry chef.
yeah. That's another thing to
Yeah,
consider. Yeah.
that's different.
I mean,
But he's there enough to open up in the middle of nowhere, man. In the middle of nowhere.
I mean, if you
Because if rain, right, outside still people picking up umbrella and queue while it's opening. 11 to 4 p.m.
damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're internationally like renowned, would you start a coffee shop like somewhere in the middle of nowhere?
Nah, I still don't think so. I don't even think about want to open a cafe.
Why?
Why should I?
Why should you?
Yeah. Why should I?
I mean, a lot of people will ask you why you
Yeah, a lot
wouldn't.
of people ask me, right? Yeah. So I don't care. Why should I care
Well,
about
you just
that?
had me explain in detail why I shouldn't, and now
Yeah,
and
so
now I'm
right now,
asking you.
what is your criteria of opening a cafe? Let's get back to the topic
Okay.
right now.
For me, it's only two things. Okay? Actually, three things.
Three things, all right? So first
A
of
good
all,
cafe would be
pocket in the money in pocket
wait, as in for me or as in for other people?
for you,
Or for me,
for you personal.
good cafe,
Good coffee,
good coffee,
average coffee, right?
average to good quality cup of coffee. Yes.
Can you make average cup of coffee?
Can.
Oh, okay. Right now, the checklist has been ticked. Next,
Okay, good environment.
good environment. So underneath the mountain, next to the river, is that what you definition?
No, good interior and good interior.
Not a problem. Just if you have enough money.
I want for me to have a cafe, I think it would have to be cozy.
Cozy. So there's no aircon
The feeling,
by the wind. Nature wind, man.
yeah. So no fan, no air.
So that's a very good place for yoga pilates. Then exactly what is it that fits your criteria in terms of environment? Do you want it to be in city? Do you want it to be a high street? Do you want it to be a mall? Do you want it to be where?
I want it to be in some sort of town, probably like rural area.
Some town like Sungai Long,
You don't.
Margota Cheras.
No. Oh, it's too congested.
Then where is exactly? For example, where would it be? This I'm not asking you to ask you fork out money. Just
Yeah.
right now, it's just throwing ideas.
Maybe Kajang.
Kajang, Sungai Chua, next to the pepper pork soup.
Mm.
All those,
Maybe.
yeah.
Like not it's
Chua.
still crowded, but it's not too like overpacked.
Yeah. Do they like this kind of coffee though? Because to my impression, Sungai Chua is more like mixed rice, pork noodle,
that is
pan
another
mee.
thing. That is another
You know,
thing.
it's like 10 ringgit noodle, 9 ringgit noodle. To me, that's my impression. I'm not sure whether they have tea life. Do they have tea life over there?
I think they have
But mee shui, do they have?
Michelle, no.
No, right? I think Kajang Town has it,
Mm.
like Metro Kajang. By the way, Kajang is one of the satellite town, probably like 1 hour drive from city. Yeah,
Uh,
in Selangor.
1 hour drive.
Depends on traffic.
Yeah, depends on traffic.
Yeah, which let's say I'm talking about 1 hour drive is everything is goes smoothly. There's no car. Means normal.
Less car. Yeah.
Yeah, less car on the weekend. So that's Kajang. And what else is the criteria? So you want to have you're able to make a good average cup of coffee. You're able to open a shop at Sungai Chua, for example.
Yep.
Nice interior, one of the best in town. You know, people of Kajang will be proud of you. There's kind of good interior design. So what else?
What else? I think that's pretty much it. I didn't really like plan.
That's simple.
I didn't really plan in
simple.
detail. What do you mean?
That's so simple.
Okay, what about you?
Are you sure that opening a cafe is that simple?
No, definitely not.
So probably how much do you think you should invest in this project, for example?
I think probably about 100,000.
100,000. How big is your cafe? 1,002 square feet? That's normal.
No.
100,000. 100,000 is just for you to restore. Do you know how much it costs to build a brand new toilet?
No.
Per unit, approximately, if you want to build and restore and then build new one, we're talking about right now 15 to 25k
Oh damn.
per toilet. If you wanted two, that's 50,000. So half of 100,000 is gone to there. That's just barely, it's working condition. It's not like fancy tiles and fancy Johnson Suisse kind of toilet bowl.
I mean, there's also another thing to take note. Essentially, like your interior, like what do you want to do to renovate?
yeah. So
the
I'm
place?
trying to tell you, 100,000 is not a single thing. How
So
about
how much?
500,000?
How much was it?
How about 500,000?
500,000.
Yeah.
You could
That
probably
could
make
be
like a
safe.
modern cafe in it.
They could be very safe. Yeah, 100,000 probably you just put a banquet table with a espresso machine on top, then use some cloth to cover the underneath all the wirings and your leg hair, right? So yeah, 100,000. That's probably you want to pay up for the deposit and confirm the unit is operated at 30% of it. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Oh, done. No more already. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The modern cafe, right? So if you want to have serving like banh mi, then by the way, I want to serve specialty coffee. Yeah, sure. 100,000, man. Probably not enough though. The refrigerator and freezer cost you a lot.
Yeah.
Cost you a lot, that thing. And furnitures. Yeah. Yeah. If let's say that's the way you want it to be, a Chinese restaurant, serve banh mi, pork noodle. By
That
the way,
was a
I have
specialty.
good coffee.
Well, I think there was one. I saw. It was a mama.
Yeah. I think there's one serving pork noodle though
Really?
in Cheras
Cheras?
with coffee.
Specialty.
I'm not sure whether they're still alive. Probably like a few months ago, I saw some post, KL Foodie or something. Yeah, funny.
I saw one. It was a mama. After that, they ordered something about Maggi goreng or something, and then after that came along like a proper latte art. You know,
Wow,
proper
good for
latte
them.
art latte. And I was like, oh,
Good for them, man. Now, here's my take on opening cafe, or should you open a cafe? First of all, if you're a barista, that doesn't mean you should be owning a business. If you want to be a barista, just focus on making coffee. Why not just be a barista working for someone else? Does that make sense?
yep.
Yeah. That's just my point of view. Okay. Now, second of all, if you are a barista, you want to open a cafe, this is business sense. Supply and demand. Do you think the area has enough demand for you to supply or not? A lot of people, now here's the thing, a lot of people, they just want to open because it looks cool to own a business like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of people, because I see a lot of cafes and or like coffee bars in general.
Yeah.
I'll see them maybe about 3 to 4 months after that.
Yeah, probably
Gone.
half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's normal. Because I'm still very reluctant to open a cafe like that. Because why? I don't find myself a reason why should I have a business like that. I still don't. Are they, let's say I do not have this business, will the people in this neighborhood suffer insufficient of caffeine or not? I don't think so. In this walking distance, right? Or driving distance, right? Easily 20, 5 minutes drive, 20 cafes, specialty cafes. Should I go into this? Am I going to open another one that serve French pastries, flat white, cappuccino, and V60 and brag to people that saying that, oh, my coffee is one of the best. I went to whatever competition. My staff went to whatever competition, second, third, whatever they. Should I go there? What's the point if I go there? This in this segment of business is not lack of anybody. Seriously, it's not lack of. If you go to Taman C, Paramount, C Park,
There's a
PJ,
lot.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? There are some different. They are very renowned.
Yeah, renowned.
Yeah, they are very well known. Some, but if you walk next door, right, what's the difference?
It's the renowned in another
Yeah, so
category.
they all serve some pastries. They all serve. There's a flat white in their menu. There's a long black americano. There's espresso. Perhaps there's some pour over hand drip coffee. How good is good? Do I or are you equipped with the senses that able to tell you this is better than that one? To me, if let's say I'm a layman, I'm just some people who work from other industry. If I want to, I can go to any place that I wish to choose, right?
Yeah.
Should I stay there? If I'm curious about coffee, right? I don't think I will stay loyal for one cafe, man. It's like every day I just want, if I want to have one cup of coffee, let's say there's one coffee, it's very good. There's a cafe, is very good at coffee. One fine day, I just feel like,
You just
how
walk
about
over.
next door? What do you think about next door's coffee? What about the other street, the cafe over there? How do they taste like? I would.
And that's why there's a lot of people go cafe hopping then.
Yeah, cafe hopping is such an old school term, man. There's nobody say that anymore.
Then what do they say? How do they say?
They don't hop cafe anymore, dude.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
No, I still
There's
see
no
a lot
more.
of. I still hear some of my students actually got say, oh, they still go cafe hopping, things like
Yeah, good for them. Good for them. Come back to this topic that I don't think that I should. With just thinking that I want to make a lot of money. It makes sense because if you're in business, you should make money because you have a rent to pay, you have the staff to take care of, you want to maintain the outlook of the cafe appearance.
that. Yep.
You should make enough money so that you can repair and maintain. But if let's say just for that, right? Why not just if you want to make money, right? I think there's a better way.
And how is it?
Employment, baby. You don't have to take care of the staff. You don't have to worry about next month's sales coming in. You don't have to worry, is the aircon working today or tomorrow? Is the toilet working today? Don't worry about all this nonsense, man. What you need, just focus one thing, man. Barely contributing to the company. It works. And you get your year-end promotion,
To like
year-end increment.
from like junior barista to senior barista, right?
Probably like not really like barista. I'm talking about corporate ladder. I've been there.
Oh, so you basically talk about employment
Yeah, as a whole.
as a whole.
As a whole. Can be a home barista. Passionate about coffee. Zero passion about work. Sure, why not? Business is the last resort unless you're really passionate about business. Growing people. Growing the business. From creating from zero to something.
Do you think that nowadays people are passionate about coffee, but
Yeah.
and not about the business?
I think they're passionate about coffee, and in a misleading form, they're passionate about coffee, but they're not passionate about managing the business. That's the issue. Like I say, if you're passionate about coffee, that doesn't entitle you to make a business,
Yes.
create a business. You should not. If you're passionate about coffee, by the way, I'm very passionate about the business. I want to contribute. If you think that I want to not just make money, I want to grow people, I want to build a community, I want to make a lot of events, I want to create a lot of awareness in terms of coffee quality, that should be the way. I want to grow people, I want to grow staff, I want to make the name out of this business. That should be the way. That's the right way. If you're just focused nothing but your own coffee skills, if you just focus nothing but your own personal agenda, then you should not. That I would advise you should join workforce as a barista, as a home barista instead. Because it's not
Yeah.
cheap.
It's definitely not cheap.
Yeah, you messed up a lot of lives, man. Right? If let's say the business doesn't work, then you mess up your staff. Suddenly they have jobless. Suddenly they are not happy. They don't feel happy, fulfilled working for you because you only focus for yourself. You do not care about the well-being. That's happened to a lot of businesses. Not just coffee as a whole, but entrepreneurship in general. Because they have a false impression. I'm so passionate about this product, for example, coffee. So I should go all in, don't care about everything else, focus just making coffee. That's wrong, man. Then you should not be a business owner.
I see.
Business owner should be cultivate your staff, cultivate your whoever, your partners, then make sure they grow and make sure they are improving their skills so that they help you to serve the community, the customers, so that you can take care of other stuff. For example, bring more business in, how to advertise, how to jack up the quality of the food that you serve, how to bring more awareness for your food or this whatever things your products you're serving. That should be the way, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's why if let's say I still want to open a cafe, I don't find my reason why right now. I'm very passionate about my teaching, very passionate about my my apprentices. For example, like you, I care about everyone. I'm not really good example, by the way. This is just that I care about my business as an education.
Not
not
as a
not making coffee and serve, and then try to be a champion competition.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really interested in that. That's not really my personal goal. My personal goal is grow this business, and someone will replace me as good as me or even better than me, and the business can self-sustain, so I can venture in the other businesses. Right?
Right.
Something related to coffee, something related to food, something related to hospitality,
Yeah.
culinary arts. I love cooking. So that the business would flourish with or without me. That's my ultimate goal.
Yeah.
I hope that someone could take over my spot, and then someone would take over his spot. He can focus on something else, something more important. I can focus on something more important than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so always at night, man. Right now, there's a sound, right? Hopefully, it's not in the recording. Yeah.
All right.
So that is my take on a business. But in terms of cafe opening, at the moment, it's not my forte. I had experience on it. I don't like it. And
So, what was your reason for starting the copy?
the reason I still have this, I still have hope on this. The reason why I started the copy, by the way, the copy is like closed last year, October. It was operating very short period of time, probably like March until October. And then it's a very small shop, 300 square feet, focus on takeaway coffee, sell some baked goods. Unfortunately, the food traffic is terrific. A lot of cheapos, a lot of interns that barely can pay for the whatever fried rice.
In front of us.
Yeah, in front of us, right? So a lot of cheapos like that. I don't blame them. Probably I don't really know how to handle it. It's my experience taken. So we're not doing well, and it took away my attention to handle that while giving up the attention of the core business, which is education, teaching. So I don't like that. So in long term, or long story short, I close it once and for all. So the initial agenda was to let the apprentices, my part timers, my full timers, to serve coffee, to gain real experience. So we can have, let's say the business is built up, we can sell the different syllabus where nobody sell it, which is a real practical experience. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long. So long story short, we close it. Yeah, I don't think there's a need over there. There's a lot of Starbucks is there. What else? Zeus is there.
Jump copy.
Jump copy, this copy, that copy is there.
Yeah.
The food trucks are there. So not for me for the moment. Until then,
Do you
I think we
think?
shall.
Do you think maybe it's because you chose a wrong location?
There's no wrong or right location, man. If let's say you give me the best spot, let's say I took over a McDonald's spot, right? Still the same, man. I
Right.
would think still the same. Because my focus is not there. My focus is
On education, yes.
So I have put probably like 10% effort over there. And it's very bothering because the part-timers felt like they are in the lockup room. That's not, I don't want to. I don't want to have that. I don't
I
want them
see.
to feel like that. I don't want them to feel this way. They're very helpful. Whenever I think the whole team were wishing that we are busy enough, that we are not enough people. That's what we wish for
Yeah.
at the beginning. We're so busy, there are not enough people, then we have to call or everything sold out. That's what we wish for, right? But then it turns out it is otherwise. Yeah, so we close it. Yeah.
That is still a lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. And even though it's just 5 minutes drive away, still is a different premise. Still, different premise. And in future, I still have hope on it. I still think that if let's say I can handle it with the same premise, same location, with the class, and then with the retail in front serving whatever, right? The coffee, the serving the big goods, the pastries that we create over here.
And that would be a different case, right?
Yeah, that would be a different case, man. I look at that way is different because with or without the retail, business still run. We still have to run. I still like if I want to go out and serve, I just wake up, I just stand up from my table. Oh, there's a lot of people, I just walk out. I don't feel shit, right? If let's say the different premise is different, so I have to check out the CCTV, for example. So a lot of people, when the time I drive there, is nobody anymore. So the crowded is too short period of time, probably like half an hour and an hour, then it's back to emptiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really like that. Don't really like that to manage this kind of stuff, to take away my attention where I'm supposed to pay attention to. So in future, perhaps I have the right partner. Yeah, we can talk about that if I have a right partner. Or else, I don't think there should be a discussion for the moment.
I see.
Yeah. It's not making money though, coffee. Looks cool. A lot of people.
Yeah, it
wow, so
looks
cool.
cool.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah. So expensive,
It's not
so
making
cool.
money.
Are you sure you want to open a cafe, dude? I want to open a cafe in future. This statement is like, dude, every single intake of the barista course, one of them will say this statement. In future, I wanted to open a cafe. So right now, I'll come in to attend to your course, barista class. So perhaps in future, I might open a cafe. No, man, this is ever repeating. Right? So
Like even in latte art class, though, there's like
Yeah.
at least one
Yeah.
or two students would tell me.
well, but I have no idea why would they think that open a cafe is such a simple thing. Open a cafe is very easy though if you have money. Managing is hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Managing is hard, right? So not
Okay,
for
what
me.
about-
Not for me.
What about, let's say, coffee bar on wheels? Like I won't say coffee truck, but more
Yeah.
like we'd just put it in the back of our car or something.
We are thinking about that.
Yeah.
We're thinking about that. We've been thinking to buy a power station and start serving coffee. Let me tell you this. Power station means it's a big ass power bank. Big ass power bank. How big is it? Box size.
Box.
Like card box size. Probably like weight at 20 kilo, 17
damn.
kilo. Yeah. Power bank. Able to run a set of something like Lalit. Probably Lalit is not insufficient though. 2002 watt output. So it's not really sufficient. 2002 input. Decent is 1500 input watt. Yeah. So that particular power station is able to generate an output of maximum 2200 watt
I see. For how long?
for until juice is out. It's like, I don't know, 400,000 milliamp, 400,000 milliamp, something
Okay.
like that. I watched the video that power up cold start a apartamento, rocket apartamento, cold start with a grinder sitting next to it.
Damn.
From the 0 degrees Celsius to probably like 90 degrees Celsius. Already eat up the juice 33%.
Holy sh!
Just power up. Because the warming up is really take a lot of juice.
Damn. After that, how long can it
Then
maintain?
I think 2% per cup milk coffee.
Oh
2%
my.
per cup. Yeah, 2%. So the whole thing, right, probably already took out 39% with 2 flat whites. 39%. From 0, from cold start until making 2 cups of flat white, 39%. I think 2% per cup, about that. Yeah. So, but then I have faith in decent espresso machine because it's famous for low power. There's no boiler. It's a thermocoil. So the heat up time, 2 minutes plus, is fine. Apartamento probably like 10 minutes plus.
How
So
many
it's
cups do you
like-
think we can serve for decent?
Probably with the power station, probably like
20 cups?
50,
50?
around 50, yeah. Doable 50,
Hmm.
60. Short period of time, you cannot stand by the whole day, man. Can't. Probably you can stand by for 2 hours or 3 hours max.
2 or 3 hours down that we chow.
Then you need 2 blocks. One block, you want to know how much it costs?
How much?
4,000 brand new.
How long can it
Just now I told you, 400,000 milliamp.
yeah. But how long can it sustain itself? How many months do you think it can go?
Or we can go for, if let's say you use up every day, right? There's a calculation, 10 years.
I see.
10 years, yeah. There's a calculation.
Oh,
10 years,
wow.
then you reach like 80%.
Maximum capacity.
Not 8, it's 80% start to deficient.
Oh.
Yeah, when you reach 80%, then it start to deficient. The battery is faster.
Faster
It
drain
juice
up.
up, drain out faster, charge slower, perhaps. Something like that. So we are in plan. Just want to try out because I have a Jimny club that they always ask me whether I serve coffee to them. We quite often they have a gathering. So perhaps we can just for the sake of fun, we can do that. And also we can drive up to whatever park, then just start to gain some experience, try to find out whether we doable or not. If not, then we can use that for the event. Occasion we have event like tomorrow and Sunday we have event, sales gallery, we serve coffee. Yeah. So that is for backup. Sometimes it's like too far away. Sometimes it's like, the plug is some problem.
Will you still have a table for the front counter, or is it just
No,
straight
if
up?
let's say the initial plan is meant for like behind the car boot, we serve behind
No
car
table.
boot. No table, probably just some not really table, some bar table. I saw some fancy ones, very cute. Just probably like probably like 12 cm depth,
Oh.
and then like probably like 4 feet.
Oh wow.
Then it's like bar height, so people can just stand there with the cup, put it on top, and like chill and talk and chit chat.
That's very cute.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. So it's like foldable. The legs is like very few sticks of it. You just dismantle and then put it back on. It's very stable as well.
I see.
Yeah, I can get it from Shopee. Yeah, so that I tried that. It's cute. It's cute. It's doable as well.
I see.
So probably we have that and some camping, 1 or 2 camping chairs. That's it.
So this is mainly just for experience.
For experience, for the students to gain experience, for us to start roving. Roving means drive around on the street, drive to the park, and then start serving coffee. Let there'll be no salary, so it's all about profit sharing. So there's no. I mean, most of the people work for me, they don't care about salary, man. This is amazing, man. This is amazing, man. They don't care about experience. They don't care about salary. They care about experience. Do you have like 300 cups or this or whatever event? Can I have this event? Can I teach for you? Can I join your team? Never ask about salary, man. So I'm very blessed to have all these kind of students who work for not free. I still pay salary. It's just that they are not prioritized on salary. They are prioritized on the experience they are about to provide to them.
I see.
Yeah. So in this case, I will teach them entrepreneurship. So you make sure you have no salary. If you want to earn this X amount of money, make sure you have this X amount of cups. Right? So you make sure you have to be there very early to make sure that you don't lose the crowd. You don't miss the crowd. Like hiking crowd.
Yeah.
For example, Jalan Gasing. You literally have to get ready like 6:30 already. Up and ready to serve 6:30 because
Jalan
it's very
Gasing.
crowded.
Oh wow.
Gasing, Bukit Gasing. It's very crowded. 6:30, 7:30, 8. You know what? 8:30 all gone already. All gone already. Start
I think it's
seeing
because-
no cars already.
I think it's because the sun is too glaring, right?
Yeah, I think most of people who go there, they know it's very early. They have to be there. That's enjoyable. The time, I mean, that period of time, like 6:30 is very enjoyable for hiking. So That's the next plan, but I'm not sure when I can purchase that unit because it's not cheap. 4,000 ringgit with promo. Without promo, it's 4,009, man.
God damn. But you want to buy 2 blocks, isn't it?
No, one block's
Oh,
too much. Crazy one, are you?
I only see one
Oh,
buy
fuck,
2
man.
blocks.
It's not working, then nobody wants to work. Then 2 blocks for what?
Okay,
Become
one block.
a stool?
Okay, one
Become a
block.
stool
One
at
block.
home? Or charge my battery away? People can use charger for like laptop with that power station, right? That amount of power, right? Laptop, handphones, fan, what else? Kettle. People can use for 7 days on.
Damn.
But unfortunately for espresso machine, probably a few hours. The capacity, the draw power, the juice usage for espresso machine is different. Yeah, because the
Definitely.
boiler inside. Yeah. So,
Okay, we'll
where
go back
were
to
we, man?
we'll talk about the cafe.
Yeah, cafe. Let's talk about cafe, man.
So, what would be the difference then between having your own cafe? Let's say you in the future you do want to have a cafe, but it's
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
retail is on ground floor, and then upstairs would be
That'd be good, man. That's ideal already. That's ideal. Like, first of all, where do I find the kind of money?
the bank.
Yeah, the bank. Second of all, where can I get this kind of luck? Like, I've been paying attention for the past 1 year. I don't see any like vacant from ground floor, first floor. I don't see any. I don't see any. None. I've been paying attention a lot, man. But just I don't get to see it.
I mean, you had a architecture to build to build one, right?
You're from where?
Just find a land.
Where's the
just
land?
Start building.
Where's the land, man? You need a commercial land for that. And where's the money coming from? You know, PG area
Yeah.
that I got to know, a piece of land probably like 6,000, 7,000 square feet. Just the land itself, 3.5 million.
God damn.
Yeah,
Oh my
prime
gosh.
area in PJ. Prime.
Prime.
Commercial.
Okay, what if it's somewhere outer?
Then the build is different. Build up probably cost you another 1 million. And then furniture is different.
You need to find somewhere that's run down.
Yeah, the build up could be 1 million, could be like 3 stories, ground floor, first floor, and second floor. Yeah. Should you open a cafe?
No, not now.
Not
Let's.
now.
I think.
When then?
I think
40s?
for me it
30s?
would be like I need to wait for all the cafe around my
Die
area
off
to
first.
just die off first. Yes,
Curse them,
literally.
die off first.
Die off first.
Very easy one. Just start to have like bring a gun. Start shooting around. You don't have to kill anybody. You just need to break some glass. Those who are scared, right? The staff is not reporting to work anymore. And people have to make sure the newspaper knows it. Then everything just drop. The valuation for the
Oh yeah,
the rent. Good time to go. Good time to go in.
yeah. Actually, yeah, that's quite reasonable.
Then nobody dares to come in. Come to your cafe. Then you have to. That's the time, You have to, sustain the business because you got cheap rent. Right?
Damn. Okay, but in all seriousness, I
Okay.
think one key factor, the reason why I don't want to start a cafe like right this year or next year maybe, is because of there's too many cafes. I need
There'll be more and more.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. There'll be more and more.
the only way, like let's say I want to start a cafe, is that I need to be renowned internationally,
Wow, that's hard, man.
which is way out of my league. This I cannot reach.
Yeah, especially when you are like,
Struggling.
day to day struggling on your 3 meals, right?
on my what?
Yeah, on your 3 meals, like breakfast, dinner, and especially you're still struggling on this.
Yeah.
Those
Struggling.
are for, I think that one is very easily to achieve when you're focused on your path. You're not worried about your rent. You're not worried about you have no money to pay for your car.
No commitment.
No
essentially, yeah.
I mean, probably you have, probably very minimal
Yeah.
that not sufficient enough to take away your attention from what you want to do.
Yeah.
From that sense, yes, you can. Yeah. So right now you're still staying with parents, and not sure you have money to pay for your petrol. If you are in that scenario, perhaps you are very you have other priority. That's not your priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you think about those people who essentially make that as their priority? Because a lot of people right now, they say, oh, because like you have no commitment, you have like,
That
you
should
don't
be
have
the way,
any
though.
financial burden. It's a
That
very
makes
good
sense,
time
huh?
for you to start a cafe or things like that.
Well, where's the money come from?
Sorry, find a business partner, create like a company or a startup company or something.
Startup company, you still need money.
Yeah.
Yeah. To have a physical retail store, you still need the money. So where's the money coming from? So here's a take, man. Bank will not loan you any money unless you have a financial report. Where's the financial report coming from? Every once a year, you have to do a financial report, correct?
Yeah.
Where's the money coming from?
You need. Okay.
Where's the business coming from?
To those
And then
to
where's
those who
the
are
money come from?
listening, okay, to those who are listening, you guys will probably need to start working. If you want to start a cafe, start working.
Yeah. If you want, if you're passionate about coffee, go work as a barista or as a roaster. Work. Employee. So you have more focus. You don't have to take care of the staff. You don't have to take care of the salary. So you're much more focused on what you want to achieve. But you need a bag. Boss, can I
Need to bag.
can I buy these beans to use at your premise? No. Boss, if a roaster, boss, can I try these beans? It's only like 100 ringgit per kilo. No, too expensive. Budget 50 ringgit. You have the bag. But give and take, right?
Yeah.
Give and take. Yeah? The Chinese proverb always say, right, if you're a cow, you want to drink water, you have to bend down your head and drink water, right? If you don't bend down, how do you drink water?
Yep.
That's the definition, analogy for back. You have to learn to be humble. Learn to be humble, man. That will lead you a lot of good opportunities. Yeah,
All right.
for sure, man. Learn to be humble.
Learn to be humble.
Yeah. I always remind myself, man, no matter how much money I make, I still need to be humble.
I see.
I still need to be down to earth. Yeah. But sometimes, some people, it needs ego to press on them. For example, there are some students, if you don't show your ego, if you don't show your skills, they pay no respect to you, man. There are some. So far, I have none. Whatever they saw me, what I've done, what I've done, what I've gone through, so far for the past 7 years of business, so far I'm quite lucky that I'm blessed that most of my apprentices are I gain my respect from them. Earn my respect from them.
I see.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Well, because nobody as nerd as me. Right? Nobody as nerd as me go into, not to my circle of friends, but I'm talking about the business side of me. Like people come to me and want to learn from me. They're not as nerd as me. They're not spending a lot of time in terms of YouTube watching about coffee, get themselves updated, pay themselves, upgrade themselves with the SCA class or whatever. They're not.
Well,
most of them.
For SCA, I think it's a lot of people not enough money to be able to afford that, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. But think of a way, man. Yeah. If you cannot afford, don't say cannot afford. Think of a way. That should be the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask me, last year I still cannot afford to have a roaster. I'm not making a lot of money. By the way, it's not because I'm rich, because I'm boss. No, man. I'm the poorest entrepreneur among my friends. Poorest, man. No doubt about that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So, what would be your advice to those who want to start a cafe then? Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who would want to start a cafe at this point. So what would be your advice to them?
Ask themselves why. Why you want to start a cafe?
So first of all, they need a reason.
For sure. They need a reason. First of all, ask them why. Now, here's the answer. Common answer. I want to make a lot of money. Then, fuck off. You're not supposed to be here, man. Not just coffee. Not just cafe. If you're here because you want to have money, whatever shit you do, it won't have a result. If you want to work, boss asks you, why you want to work? Because I want money. For sure, you won't get a job. Second of all, for business, I want to start business because of money. For sure, you will not success. Probably you have a short-term success. It will not last. Because you're not passionate what you're doing. Just passionate about chasing money. First of all, ask yourself, why you want to open a cafe? Why should you? Or why do you want to open a cafe? What's the reason? You want to chase money? I tell you this, do not ruin somebody else's life. Because if you're not passionate about the business, you just want to passionate about making money, there are a lot more ways than just open a business and ruin your staff's life in future. Yeah?
Yep.
That's why. That's simple. If let's say, there's no cafe over here, then, my friends ask me, why not
Good
just have
opportunity, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you think that way, probably like 5% you're entitled. What about 95% left? Ask yourself deeper. Why should you? Why should you spend like 300,000 at least for a cafe? Why? Simple. If they say, I want to serve the people good coffee, yeah, probably you are. Probably you should. Where's your business plan?
So that's the next question. Then.
Yeah. Where's the money coming from? My father? My mother? That's very common. Usually, like the old folks, right, 40s, 50s, 30s, they won't open a cafe one. Yeah, or if they have, probably their own money. Earning from
like
whatever.
Retired money or something like that. Right?
Not retired. 30s is retired.
No. Wait. No.
Probably 40s is not even retired.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about probably they got their first ventures, first business perhaps. They make some money, or maybe they are working in high salary, C-level, I don't know. Then they have some stock market on hand, then they make some money. They want to do something about it.
So you think if I were to start a business, not business, sorry. If you think I were to start a cafe, what would it be then?
You what?
Okay, let's say like right now I want to start a cafe. What would you tell me?
Yeah, why? Why should you?
Why? I want to build an environment that feels like a home. Cozy for all
stay at home,
friends and family.
Stay at home. Open your house door, then
No.
let them come in and feel it.
No.
That will save you a lot of costs.
Okay, I want to have...
Hey, by the way, you see a lot of Instagram people like doing it. I make my cafe at home.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah,
it was a
that's
housing
exactly what you're
area.
saying.
It was literally like a housing area.
It's more like a gathering, right? House gathering. They invite their friends. They pay for whatever the menu they have. Then they just have a chill, probably like a few hours. That's a very good start for like some idea like you.
Yeah, actually, there was a Instagram reel that I saw. It was about a
I think
couple.
It's called Brandon, right? Oh, there's a couple in the Damansara.
Fine dining one they make.
Okay, I know some I saw in Instagram is from Damansara. They make coffee and some dessert. And also I saw from one of the US Korean guy, and he made some. He loved to replicate the cafe drinks menu and serve to their friends, his personal friends. Yeah, so they have on the weekend they have probably like 15 people coming by. Then just pay the money, the drinks that they make, choose from the menu. That's exactly business idea I'm talking about that referred to yours just now.
So would you recommend it?
Probably not Sungai Long.
God damn. Okay.
You need somewhere prime area, easy for.
Okay, let's say let's say I want to let's say I moved out of my area. Let's say I
Yeah.
go to let's say I go to like maybe
Yeah, maybe
towards
like
Cheras
Subang, PJ,
area.
Subang, PJ, KL.
Mm.
That'll be good though. That'll be good. You can try out. I will definitely come. I will definitely come. I will bring my friends over. I will ask my BNI members. I would ask my close friends, at least probably like 4 to 5. They will come. I will come. I will tell. Then I will set the expectation high bar for them. You know,
Are you
my
serious?
apprentice Reese, right, is very good at this. Then go there.
Okay,
Then make sure they have
you-
a high expectation from you. A high expectation from you.
Okay, you
I set
slowly,
a high bar.
slowly wait, slowly wait.
Then we are very anticipate to come to your place.
Yeah, I would anticipate to come to my place too.
Then make sure you don't fuck up.
That's another thing that you need to know is that if you start a business, right, one small mistake could also ruin that reputation.
Yeah, that's correct. That's why I don't care about the quality. So long it's not bad. So long it's average. In terms of coffee, it is impossible for you to have one-to-one quality. The quality can be defined by you and could be defined by your mood of the day. I could be doing everything exactly, the taste exact, like the way I've been doing for 6 months. You have ruined day. You walk in, maybe the guy is like just broke up with girlfriend or divorced.
Okay.
The taste is different, man. So that's why I don't care about the quality so long it's not bad. It's average. It's good because I cannot be good and it's very hard for me to pass on the knowledge how to do it. Like 100%, 10 out of 10 of us doing the same taste. It's impossible.
So okay, then consistency aside, what about those cafes or restaurants that will tell you that menu of the day is whatever the chef decides on you.
There's very attitude, man. There's very attitude. Another way is very narcissistic. I tell you what to eat. I do what I want. I feel like today.
So what do you think of those restaurants then?
If you want to grow back, you have to get rid of that attitude. McDonald's do not have it. Zeus do not have it.
Oh, Zeus has like limited options.
Yeah, but no. Seasonal is every month they have different.
Coffee beans.
Yeah, coffee beans just do. But in terms of drinks and beverages,
yeah. Drinks and beverages.
every month they have
seasonal,
different. Right, the coconut is over. Then they have a matcha.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the coffee beans itself.
Yeah, they have 2 only. That's all. You don't need a lot. What? Inventory is a problem. People who have 5 grinders, right? Well, good luck with that inventory, man.
It's like every month need to clean. Not every month. Every 2 weeks need to clean.
Not clean, man. The problem is you have to throw away a lot of wastages. Because there's one bestseller for sure out of 5. Or another 4.
The 4 is gone.
Yeah. Barely used. There are some never used. Some not even serve a cup a day. So the beans is still inside the hopper. What do you think what will happen? Throw away.
Fertilizer.
Yeah. So I would not recommend if I have a place a retail, right? I would not serve multiple beans for sure. Probably pour over beans.
Even the time.
Probably pour over beans. We can do like we
2.
can keep.
One or two.
1 or 2. Yeah. We can keep into freezer. Put in the tubes. Put in freezer. That will be great. But not confuse the customers by offering a lot of choices. A lot of choices means you spend more time on studying a menu. When you're studying a menu, you spend more time. That means it blocks the seat even more.
Yeah.
It's not really productive in the business sense. It's not productive.
I see.
In the end, yet you have to throw away a lot of wastages, or this beans more than 3 months, that's beans like more than whatever. Then you have to throw away. It's very painful, no? If you roast your own beans, you purchase your own beans.
It's even worse.
It's even worse. Emotionally, you will get affected for sure. Yeah. So, where were we just now?
Coffee
Off the train, right?
coffee beans and
No. Before that, you were saying
variety of coffee
the
beans.
fine dining, right?
No. After that, the variety of coffee beans
Yeah.
in like places like Zeus Coffee or Gigi.
Yeah. So, so like I said, if you want to grow big, you have to get rid of your ego. Yeah. Get rid of ego, man. If you want to consistent about your quality, then you have to work your entire life just to make sure the quality is consistent. Work your entire life and one unit, one outlet, few staff.
Work your entire life.
Yeah, that's happening in a lot of fine dining restaurants.
They're working their entire life.
And also working an entire life, like in Japan, a lot of old folks like they sell one item, daifugu, whatever it is, their entire life until their 70s.
They are masters in
They're
making
master in that field. Yeah, so they in that skill set kind of point of view, it's very good that you're respected or respectful. But in terms of financial or growing scale in terms of business, right? Probably not. I'm not that kind of person. I am the kind of person I need to grow the company. I need to grow the team. I need to have more people to join me. I need to teach more people. I'm the kind of people. I'm the kind of person.
I see.
Yeah. That's why I never care about so long the coffee is not bad. Average is the milk is not screw up.
I mean, there are coffees I've drank in like not renowned cafes. There are coffees I've drank that made me want to throw up.
Yeah. Then did you throw up?
My mom threw up. Not me.
Yeah. Yeah, could. What is the point of this? That is bad coffee, man. That's not my point,
It's
man.
bad coffee, yeah.
My objective, average
Average
is good enough. Yeah, average is good enough. So long as it's not bad coffee. It's not very bitter.
What would be a bad coffee to you?
Very bitter, very hot. Milk is curd. Sourish. Milk is sourish. Screw up milk.
Sourish, isn't that like spoiled milk? Really?
Yeah, spoiled milk. You can say that. Coffee is very bitter. Long black is very hot. The water. That's not okay for me.
I see.
That's not okay. So those are like the bad examples to me. Yeah. So I always care about what average quality. If we can do average quality, it's good enough. We can replicate the system into other outlets, perhaps. Create more opportunities, job opportunities to the area. That'd be great, man. Cultivate more talents. You know, that they can go out and be proud of the team. Then they can grow, become very skillful person in terms of not just coffee, but in terms of managing the outlet, managing the business, teaching, training, passionate about what they're doing.
I see.
That's what I'm looking for. Not really like, oh, everyone have to be brew like a champion. There's no point, man. There's no point. You can never be. Even if you can, there's not enough people to appreciate this kind of quality.
I see. I mean, especially in Malaysia.
Yeah, there's a market for that, but not my attention. It's not seeking for my attention. There's a market for that. Extremely high end. There's people willing to pay for that. Yeah, if you know how to market it.
But not many though.
Well, you do not know enough people. Put it this way.
You know enough people?
You do not know enough people to know about it. There are a lot of people willing to pay very expensive stuff.
I see.
That doesn't happen to your circle of friends.
Because all my circle of friends are all broke.
Yeah, bad examples, man. Not broke enough to be homeless, just how to say that, man. Anyway, doesn't
Just
matter.
like broke enough to say, sorry, I cannot go on, mama. I'm broke already.
Yeah, still have a roof on top of the head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. So we are at 1 hour 6 minutes.
Oh, we're not
mark.
done though.
Yeah, not done. Yeah, 3 hours mark, man. We need to hit for 3 hours.
Okay, well, in terms of the cafe wise, we're gonna talk about a little bit about consistency regarding.
How to control it?
Yeah, how to
Consistency.
control it.
It's tough, man. Freaking tough.
I think there was one cafe I went to. It was they have their own roastery.
Mm-hmm.
I think now
Don't put names, man. If there's
I'm not gonna.
bad
I'm
example
not
to
gonna.
put names.
It's quite bad, but I won't put names.
Yeah, okay.
But I think now their roastery is not there anymore. The roastery is normally in front of the, like, you have a window.
Okay.
Yeah.
In front of the retail.
Yeah, in front of the retail.
But
and you can
behind the
see
retail. Behind the retail.
No, in front.
Okay.
Like,
What
like,
about it? How bad was it? And when
I used to go
did
there.
you try it?
I used to go there. It was
Did I
like,
try it?
Huh?
Do I know the brand?
No, you don't know the brand. I think I brought the I brought the coffee bean once.
Okay.
You say it was under roast.
Mm-hmm.
That time when we were doing the espresso test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought that coffee bean in. So I tried their coffee bean. I think it was like few months back. I tried it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I really like it. The coffee here is really nice. My mom also agreed that time.
Yeah.
Like my family also agreed. So after that, a few months later, I think it was like last month, I went.
Point the mic to your mouth, man. Just slightly tilt up. Yeah. Tilt
Check,
up.
check.
Tilt up.
to up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can catch you.
Yeah, I think last month
Mm.
I went back there with my family, and then my mom tried their coffee and I tried.
Complain about it.
Yeah, it was really really soury.
Yeah, that would depend on the
So-
people who made it. But
So
it's not
another
the-
thing to know is that you also need to regarding the coffee roastery wise,
yeah.
it has to be consistent, isn't it?
It's not really roaster problem, probably the person who make the coffee.
So there's a few errors regarding that.
Yeah, the barista is very important in that regards. So that's why when I went to Espresso Academic, one of the cafes called Anaya Espresso Society, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The owner's cafe. That I told you before, that looks like RGB.
Yep.
The vibe is like exactly like RGB.
Yeah.
The customer as well.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like white people, highly educated people.
Oh.
Mostly
okay.
are 30s and above. They are 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah, I remember.
Professors are there, uni professors. So they have the setup is everything's automated. It's not super auto coffee machine.
Mm-hmm.
They have 3 Malconic E65S grind by weight.
3.
3, yeah.
Okay.
So that means grind by weight been set.
Yep.
They have a Fema espresso machine brew by weight. So that means the recipe has been set.
Yep.
Yeah. And they have a latte art factory. Latte art factory is a auto foamer. Dedicated auto foamer. You just need to connect your milk and let it,
Do they do
suck
latte
into
art
the
as well?
machine. And then the thing you can just adjust it, calibrate it. I want it 60 degrees Celsius. Latte foam or cappuccino foam or flat white foam. So basically just one press away, dispensing the foam into the pitcher. So everything is automated. Why? Because there are few customers complain in their Google review because the milk is too hot.
It's not consistent.
It's not consistent.
Ah.
One of the regulars. So with that, right, the boss just screw it. Invested this latte art factory. The
I
milk is
see.
always the same, always sweet. Always sweet.
I see.
That's one of the ways. Because to them, right, no matter how you train, Nobody works for you forever.
Hmm.
If you're lucky enough, 1 to 2 years. If you're not lucky, probably like every week, there's new
Bro,
bees coming in and out.
I think that was like bad company like management, really, isn't it? It's
Really?
like 1 to 2 weeks every
That's
new.
that's happened to most of the retailers, not just bad or good.
Damn.
That's happened to most of retail.
Because
There's
I thought,
ones that I heard from Kenny Hughes, like
uh,
work for half day, go for lunch, never come back. That's the most extreme case.
my gosh.
Yeah. The rest is like 1 week, then never pick up call, never show up for work. It's normal
I
in
see.
F&B. So you mentally have to prepare for all this. All these scenarios
Mm.
might happen. So when your busiest day, right, then suddenly one of the staff, one of the baristas, just
Just
not showing up
cannot
for
make
work,
it,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, not cannot make it,
Just
like not
ran
pick it up
away.
at all. Resign,
Okay.
resign, man. It's not cannot make it on the day. It's like totally gone.
So that was that. This is
That
another
happens a
thing.
lot to the RGB cafe last time.
Huh?
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad I'm not one of them.
Yeah, because you're not full timer. I'm talking about full timers over there.
Uh,
Hmm.
Damn.
What were you saying just now?
Okay. So this is another thing that the cafe owners or cafe managers need to uh, be aware of. Lah. So essentially, people will run away from
Yeah. So
from your
there's nothing you
place.
can do, man. This it's just sometimes happen to luck. You have some good stuff. Sometimes it happen to luck. You have like probably work for you for like 7 days, 6 days, 5 days.
Hmm.
Suddenly just disappeared. You know that this kind of stuff that I believe is beyond your control. Really beyond your control.
Hmm.
Really beyond your control. Nothing you can do about it. What you can do is do better, hiring better. Lesson learned, then you know how to spot the red flags, you know how to spot the green flags,
Hmm.
then you can hire from there. Not much you
I
can do,
see.
but by the way, after that, it's really nothing much you can do.
Was I a red flag?
Can you stop being so self-focused?
Well,
Yeah,
it's just a genuine question.
yeah, I'm genuine as well. Statement.
Okay. Okay. Regarding about staff,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're like well aware like nowadays there's a lot of stuff.
What? What about staff?
Nowadays there's a lot of stuff talking about work-life balance. What do you think of that?
Those who emphasize on work-life balance probably they hate the job. Take my word for it.
Okay.
I used to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be one of them. I hate my job. Why am I not working? Why am I not off day on the weekends? While my family on the Saturday and Sundays, they were just chilling on the couch and watching TV and Astro.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I have to walk my ass out and take a bus to work?
I see.
Why am I not having my dinner with my family? For example, like mid-autumn dinner. While I was working in the retail in the shopping mall, I finished work 9:30. I always eat the leftover. I always eat the leftover. By the time I reach home, probably like 10:30, 11. Why do I have to do this?
So
Because
at
I hate
that
my
time,
job, right? That's simple. I don't like
see.
to work there, but I need the money. That's all.
I
Even same
see.
scenario, no matter, here's the thing. Those who support 4 days of work, right? Like for example, like France, right? France, their work, they start to have 4 days of work. Ooh, good for them.
4 days, as in,
4 days a week.
damn.
4 days a week. Basically, the business over there, you barely make anything, man. In terms of economy sake, you're pretty fucked as a business owner.
I see.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked, man. Full salary.
Still give full salary.
Yes. 4 days a week. If you are a startup over there, there's why not much of startups happening in France. I got to be honest with you.
Well, a lot of
Technology is not happening from there.
I think a lot of people will go overseas to start up their business instead, right?
No, I mean, I'm talking about France.
Yeah, France will
Yeah.
go overseas.
Yeah, they will go to American. Those who really want to go getter. Those are called go getters, right? So if you really want to go get it, probably France is not the right place for you, man. Because you need to hire people who will work 4 days a week, then then you're fucked, man. Nothing much. You're an employee, good for you. 4 days of work, you got all your balance. Whatever balance, yeah. Since you hit your job, then you have to be as low as possible contribution to your employer or your company. And you get as much of salary you can get from your company. Because
I
you hit your
see.
job.
So
Because
because
you
of
hit your
that.
job, that's all. Right? So I do not, me personally, I do not have any work-life balance at all. Not because I'm workaholic. These are just labels, man. ADHD, whatever shits, right? Bipolar,
Okay.
Anxiety, labels, what? Workaholic, right? Aren't they labels? Yeah.
To me they are not.
Situationship,
To me they are not.
right? They're not labels?
As in the working
All these names are what does it mean to you?
labels, I
ADHD,
guess.
bipolar, workaholic,
Yeah, labels.
coffee addicts,
Labels.
yeah. Anxiety is real. Also, it's real as a label. If you give yourself that kind of names, yeah, it is. Right?
Yes.
Because human give it. Because people give it. So that's why I don't believe in workaholic. Because why? I find myself a fulfilling business and purpose for my life. What's that?
Nothing.
I find my life, what I'm doing is very fulfilling to me. And I think I'm trying to spread this news to others, like my apprentices. They are very fulfilling to do whatever that I'm doing, help me to do whatever I'm doing, and learn from me. Then I hope that I have like-minded people to join me.
I see.
I don't care about that. Let's say I really care about their well-being. I do not want them to work long hours. I do not want them to work tiredly. I do not want them to fatigue. Just like my car, right? Just like whoever. You have to polish them, you have to maintenance them, you make sure they are clean and shiny. They are my assets.
I see.
But me, myself, I work long hours, I don't mind because I don't feel tired. Because I don't feel like it's working. I feel like it's part of my life.
I
If
see.
tomorrow I have off day, I have no plans, all my friends are like not free, then I'm
You-
fucked. Let's say I'm not allowed to come back and make coffee, not allowed to come back to work, right? I'm really fucked.
Okay.
Besides working out in the morning, what else should I do?
Netflix and chill.
I cannot watch Netflix, man. It's like maybe if let's say the show is like really I'm really interested, yes. If let's say just browsing, I can't. I've mindless browsing, I cannot. There's no objective. Today I'll go and watch Netflix and explore what do I want to watch. I can't do it. Let's say right now in Netflix there's a show called Monsters. It's about some crazy maniac kill their parents one. The
Okay.
twins. I
Okay.
think two brothers or twins. Let's say I'm interested in that movie, in that drama, that series, right? Okay, I would go. If let's say I'm blank, I cannot do. I can't. Whatever show I just watch probably like 5 minutes, screw it. I can't. I get up. I need physical thing to do. I have to. I'm built for this. I'm built to wake up early. I'm built to go and work out. I'm built to have some purpose. I need to fulfill it. If I'm blocked, I cannot come back and work. I think I'm really fucked, man, that day.
All right.
Yeah. If my friends are not free, I think I'm hard, difficult. Difficult,
Okay.
very difficult. If I'm not allowed to open the laptop and work, I'm very difficult.
I see.
Yeah, so let's say you believe in work-life balance. That means,
I don't. Yeah,
well,
but let's say you do believe.
let's say you do believe. That means trying to evaluate, do you like your job?
Mm.
Could be not because you hate your job. Could be you have other priority,
Mm.
right? Family, your mother needs your attention. The children needs your attention. That's a different story, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're like, you hate your job, then try to do something about it, man. Try to do something about it. Just don't just seek for being fulfilling by just attempting to have, achieving, and obtaining work-life balance. It doesn't work for you, man. Because
see.
we're built to have purpose. We are built to have purpose. If you do not have purpose, seeking for work-life balance is one of the purpose. Unfortunately, that will not fulfill. That is an escape. That's an escape. Because you're trying to escape what you don't like. You're not facing the truth.
I see.
So coming back to the opening cafe topic, right?
Yep.
So we covered the staff,
We basically covered.
the runaway staff. We covered the why should you open a cafe and why should you not open a cafe. What else have we covered?
Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about call that. What do you call that? Okay, we'll talk a little bit about
Sustaining
which
the
one
business.
is sustaining a business.
Mhm.
Which
What about
one
it?
would be considered more important to you? Is it the customer's experience or is it the barista's?
Now, if you ask me to prioritize on the in numbering, right?
Yeah.
Number one would be sales.
Sales. Okay. I mean, I think every business owner would be prioritizing sales first, right?
Yeah. Without sales, there's nothing.
Hmm.
If there's no sales, you cannot pay your salary and rent.
Yep.
Simple as that, right?
Hmm.
If there's no sales, then there's nothing for the staff to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why sales is very number one to me is sales. Then the rest will be second priority or third priority.
Okay. So what's the second priority?
Talents. Talents. You can't work without talents, man. You can't work without staff, right?
Yeah. But
Nothing
you,
works.
you
Man.
still need like extra money to train those talents.
You know, depends what kind of training you're talking about.
Okay. Okay, let's say working as mainly a barista.
Okay.
Even that would have been barista would use less money. We'll talk about chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will need to train those chefs.
Like what kind of
Cooks.
training do they require?
Management.
If they are here for a chef, right? If they don't know cooking, right? What else do they know? Or you're talking more than just cooking.
More than just cooking.
So you're talking about like hotel grade kind of chef.
Yeah.
Executive chef.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you let's say you are talking about hotel chef, right? Shouldn't you have budget for that?
You should.
Yeah. Have I answered your question?
Yeah. But
So
then
you're
again-
talking about SME, micro SME, the shop lot, moms
Yeah.
and pops shop, right?
Yeah.
Then probably you need to, you have to be, you have to be adaptive. The chef or the business owner have to be adaptive.
I see.
Yeah. Usually in the micro SME, I don't think there will be training provided, like formal training, how to manage inventory, all this training.
There's no formal
corporate
training.
I don't think so. You have to learn from YouTube. You have to learn from yourself on the job training. And I don't think usually the traditional typical chef will help you do inventory. I don't think so. It's a business owner who do it. It's a store manager who does it. Yeah.
But okay, then what about sustaining the talents?
Yo, hold on, man. You're pointing to the sky, man. You can't talk. You can't listen and point to the sky.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, which one would like between the customers like experience
Yeah.
and sustaining your talents,
Mm.
training and sustaining your talents, which one would take priority?
Training and customer experience. I think training will be much more important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the staff is happy, right, they will take care of your customers. Man.
Well, it has to depend on staff.
Well, it depends on staff. If let's say your staff is not happy, don't talk about customer experience, man.
we talk. No, I
Yeah,
mean,
well, don't talk about customer experience. It's over already. But everyone work for you is all not happy. So you try to feed them, staff them with customer experience training. What do you get?
unhappy
Customers.
customers.
Yeah, exactly my point, right? I would prioritize on the talents. I would
see.
prioritize on talents. I might be wrong just based on my experience, based on how I handle business. If you ask me to choose between the customers and my own staff, right, I would choose my staff first, then over the customers.
I see.
Yeah, that's how important the staff to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. We'll talk about something else. We'll talk about different thing
yeah.
because
Like what?
we have, right now. I think I still have like 2 more topics to talk about.
Wow, what the hell?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll start with what would be your ideal cafe like interior design?
Well, dude, I have no idea, man. I'm not the expert in that field, man.
I mean, you could
I
just
still
roughly
need to
say-
gauge an expert on that.
You could like roughly say like what kind of
You
genre,
see
yeah.
what we're doing right now? There's no interior design.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's
There's
nothing.
nothing. It's just based on whatever practical works for me. Practical works, man.
I mean, this is education. This is different. Yeah. But regarding like a cozy setting, or is it you want something like industrial?
I want it fast paced,
So you want fast food chain?
not fast food. Fast paced. It's
Fast
different.
pace.
I don't mind people sitting there with laptops and have some sales meeting or whatever Zoom call. I don't really mind. But the setting has to be fast paced. People come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Not because I want the revenue jack up so high, but because of I want the students to have the experience, the busiest town, the busiest coffee bar in town. I want them to have this experience
For the students.
So let's say they've been through all this. They've been through Hell's Gate, right?
Yep.
They can do everything, man.
Yeah.
They can go. I can drop them at the 200 cups outlet. I can drop them at 100 cups outlet. They survive. If let's say they go through 1,000 cups, for example, 1,000 cups a day kind of experience. Let's say 10 of them, 20 of them, all survive on this. I mean, they are very, if let's say that's the case, right? This asset is very valuable.
I see.
Very valuable, man. So, in order to have that, how do I back engineer? How do I have this goal? That is not for me to ask. That is for me to get consultant how to get this goal being done.
I see.
What's the setting like? I want it fast paced, yet presentable. Yeah, that's all. Fast paced, presentable. Melbourne style, Sydney style. Location is another issue. Location is another topic, but can't answer anything right now. Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes you just have to. Depends on destiny, you know.
Yeah.
Just like your girlfriend. Sometimes it's really once a lifetime. I finally got it.
Okay, let's not talk about that. Okay.
Then you feel more precious, because you've been searching for like 2 years, a year. For example, right now I'm paying attention for 1 year already. Once I got it, finally, this is the one, man. So precious. That's the feeling, what?
Yep.
Because it's not hard enough. Once you feel like want to look for a space, once you step out from the door, oh, got it. Then it doesn't mean anything, man. It doesn't mean anything at all.
Yeah.
You feel like, oh, it's a little bit, then you feel like, is this the right place? How come there's no business one? A little bit more, you're like, oh, is this the feng shui problem? How come stuff keep on running off? So you have all these doubts because you're not grind through enough. The place, the location you search is not difficult enough for you to search.
I see.
So when you found it, you have the feeling, you see the vibe, you got the vision already. You start to have, this is my precious thing. I have to make sure it works. I don't blame right now. Let's say 1 year or 2 years or 5 years down the road, really, I got it. It's okay. I don't mind. But once I found it, I'll not hurry. I cannot be hurry. Once I found it, let's say it's good, I'll make sure it works, man. I'll make sure it works. Just like we move over here, right? I'll make sure it works.
I mean, even over here, you say it's temporary, isn't it?
Yeah, temporary. Temporary. I always say that.
So your main goal would be to find a house. Permanent house.
It's not a house, but permanent. It's not a house, shop lot.
Shop lot.
Warehouse or shop lot. Depends.
All right. So one last topic we will talk about. So which is sourcing.
Sourcing what?
Sourcing the
For what?
suppliers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also another thing to take note for people who wants to start a new cafe.
You have money or not?
Yeah, that's another issue.
You have money or not?
Okay, assuming I have.
You have money, then there's no issue with sourcing. People start looking for you. Just make a call only. Go to Google. Do you sell this? Can you look for me? There's never an issue for me sourcing. Never. Especially right now we have Google.
I see.
Never issue.
Wait, so you source raw beans through Google?
Yeah,
Oh.
I do. I do.
And they import it into Malaysia.
Yeah. They are traders.
Oh.
They are traders. Yeah, they're traders.
Okay, what about roasted beans then? Considering I'm pretty sure a lot of
There's so
startup
many
cafes-
suppliers, man. So many, man. There's so much of roasteries in KL, Kuala Lumpur, Selangor. So many. Not lack of. Again, it's not lack of. Anybody with a roaster machine, they call themselves roaster, they start supplying. Irregardless of capacity of the roasting machine. Be it 1 kilo, be it 500 gram, be it 5 kilo capacity, doesn't matter. So many. Good or bad. Good or bad, cheap or more expensive, that really depends on yourself. Again, if you have the money, I don't think that should be the issue. The issue should be, do they have a good support? Do they provide you a good supplier support?
I mean, you do need to build connection with them, isn't it?
Yeah.
A good connection.
I don't. For now, I don't.
You don't?
No. I don't take roasted beans anymore. I roast my own beans. I don't.
But you still need to buy raw beans.
Yeah, I buy raw beans. No connection. Whenever I want, just text them. Pay money. Show up at your doorstep. That's all. No, I don't think I'm in the quantity demand that requires me to have a relationship with them. Unless, if let's say I'm talking 1 ton or 500 kilo.
That wasn't 1 ton?
What? 1 ton, you know how many kg you know?
Oh, wait.
Brother.
Okay, sorry.
Damn,
But how many
Reese.
how many kg do you buy for that?
Probably at the time 10 kgs.
10 kg.
Yeah.
I see.
We roasted our own training beans, by the way. Superb for latte art. Superb. Superb.
So,
Because why?
Can still drink.
Again, cannot. I mean, you can drink, but Robusta.
Oh.
Robusta. Because why? We often got the training beans from our supplier. It's not really nice. It's stale. Probably more than 6 months.
So from your supplier, you asked if they got any stale beans.
No, they will just provide to me. Then I don't care what kind of qualities, they don't care. So like I mentioned, it's just secondary priority from the supplier. They don't care about these beans. So long it look brown. Yeah.
Yep.
So we push some shots. I'm so embarrassed in front of student. Oh shit, man! I'm so lucky they don't know dog shit about this. Oh my god, so stale, man! It's like once it's turned on, machine like gushing out, and it's very thin. It's not concentrated. But so satisfying. Yesterday, these few days we have coffee classes, latte classes. Oh, look at the crema, man! That's the way it should be. We roast our own training beans, Robusta. It's good to pour latte art. Super good. Very thick, nice, flowy.
You should ask
silky.
them if it tastes good or not. To anyone who drinks it.
No, I don't care about the taste. It cracks though. It cracks. First crack. Probably a medium dark roast. Yeah, 60 Actron. Yeah.
Well-
It is medium dark.
Well, any of you who are curious what he meant, you guys can watch the roasting topic, the roasting coffee
Yeah.
topic.
Okay. Yeah, but it's a low grade Robusta beans, so cannot expect anything from there.
Don't need to.
Low grade,
Don't need to.
low grade, and that's why it's used for training beans. Yeah.
So what's your key takeaway
For
for the entire topic we've talked about starting a cafe? What advice would you give to
well, ask
the
yourself
listeners?
why, man. Ask yourself why would you want to open a cafe? Ask yourself why. If I want to open a cafe because of then again, dig deep. Why? You give yourself answer. Why? Give yourself answer. Why? Then review yourself. Are you satisfied with all this answer? Are you helping people? Is this helping people or not? This business.
I see.
If it's not helping people, it's not worth of the time. It's just cash grabbing. Cash grabbing means your business probably like short term. Short term as in 6 months, 4 months. Then you have another problem. You have 2 years of contract with the landlord. How do you deal with him? Right? You're
Right.
not willing to work hard. You're not willing to work 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day. You just want to start a business because you want to have work-life balance, for example. That's wrong. There's error.
That's far
That's
from,
incorrect.
That's
if
far from it.
if you're thinking to open a business because so that you can work freely, you work as you wish, then you're wrong. If you have your own business, you should work 10 times to 100 times harder than you as an employee. 10 times at least. That's very lazy. I always ask myself, how come I'm so lazy watching Lord of the Rings series? I should have creating ad right now. I should have designing advertisement posters. So lazy, man. How come I woke up 6:30? Why not it's 5 o'clock? Why am I not waking up 6 o'clock and then start running for 2 kilos and do 100 push-ups? How come so lazy one? I always question myself. I'm lazy. Even though I'm working as hard as I can, but I still think that it's not good enough. Not
I
good
see.
enough. Not good enough. Not fucking good enough. I should do 10 times even more harder than right now. 10 times more harder.
I see.
So with that said, right, let's do 2 more hours podcast, man.
I'm running out of things to ask.
Yeah, but I'm grateful that you're here. You prepped this and drove all the way to here and do a podcast with me.
Yep.
Yeah, with your short pants today.
Okay, they don't need to see.
I'm grateful that you're here for me. Thanks, Riz. Thank you so
Thanks for
much, man.
having me here.
Thanks for any more things. Well, right now
Uh,
we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes mark.
No,
Shall we wrap things up?
Yep.
So I mentioned this. Let me repeat this again. If you want to start your own cafe, right, be it your business or cafe, please ask yourself the true purpose. The true purpose of a business should be beneficial to the public, not beneficial to you only. In return, the business will provide you financial, money. in return. But first, can you provide benefits to the public? If you can, God knows, heaven knows, we give you the ROI, return on investment, and that you make a fortune, perhaps, for example. If you're here just to want to grab people's money and then just probably want to fold it up once you fulfill 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, whatever number it is, I tell you this, it's very short term and it's not fulfilling. 99% you will fail. You will fail. 99%. They are lucky 1%. Yeah, run away with the cash grab, but most of people are 99%, unfortunately.
Damn.
Ask yourself why. Don't open a cafe because you think it's cool. Open a cafe because you think it's purposeful and benefits to the public. That's all.
All right. So you guys have heard everything from him.
Thank you. I'm an old man. I feel like an old man, father talking to son. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.